Once upon a time, just about a year ago, Cleo started a strange behavior. She started sitting in our kitchen, staring at the oven.
Meow.
And we were a little confused. We were like, okay, we just got like a new floor mat. Maybe it's very comfortable and she likes sitting there. Maybe she just found out that she can look at her reflection in the oven. Maybe there's a ghost. I don't know. But she sat there and she sat there and she sat there. And every time we walked into the kitchen, day or night, she was sitting there. This went on for about 3 weeks and we didn't really know what to think of it. We were like, okay, I guess this is her new favorite spot. And then one night we had friends over for dinner. And just as we were all sitting down and serving ourselves our delicious food, we heard this big clatter come from the kitchen. And my fiance jumps up and runs around the corner and he just goes, oh my God, that's what Cleo's been staring at. And so we're all sitting there like, what is it? Is it a snake? Is it a roach? Is it a ghost? So obviously then I jump up and run too. And I see Cleo with a mouse in her mouth. And neither of them know what to do next. So just as quickly as she caught it, she then dropped it and it ran directly under the fridge. The 4 of us stared at the fridge and said, well, dinner's getting cold. Later on, my fiance managed to catch the mouse. Neither of them were very happy about it. And then we released it out into the woods. Never saw it again. But this is a big moment in Cleo's life. She had never caught anything before, and she hasn't caught anything since. She's not, as one would say, athletic. I've seen her fall off the couch multiple times. So I think that this moment should be memorialized because I don't really know if it's gonna happen again. And I'm really proud of her for figuring out how to be a predator. So I've decided that I'm gonna follow in the footsteps of bored, rich men, and we're gonna mount her trophy. Because if you think about it, like a man to a deer is kind of proportional to a cat to a mouse. And now I know what you might be thinking. You're like, the mouse isn't dead. You just said that you let it out in the woods, which is true, we did. I have no carcass, there is no taxidermy, but I do have crochet skills. So here's my plan. I'm going to crochet a little mouse head and we're gonna put it on a plaque, aka like cardboard, and then we're gonna mount it as a part of her gallery wall. Yes, she does have a gallery wall. It is tiny and cat-sized. Slip. Stitch. Why is this not turning out right? Normally when you follow a crochet pattern, it's like where you end is at the beginning of the circle. So you make a full circle. Well, this one's like getting like 3 stitches off. So I'm a little confused, but maybe that's what makes the cone shape. Okay, follow the process. Just trust the process. Yeah, what? No, what? What's happening? That's not right. Is that right? I don't think that's right. There's no way this is right. Looks like I got it flipped somehow. Okay, we're gonna start this over again because this looks strange. The beauty of crochet is that when you mess up, it just comes apart. That's not, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna start this over again. I need a pen. Gotta do some crochet math. Actually, let's use a pencil. Okay, so here's what is going on, is that this pattern just like isn't making sense to me for some reason. Cause like normally when I'm working in the round, which is when you aren't working flat, you're working to make a 3D object. You work in a circle, and the way I normally do it is like I just spiral up. But this pattern is doing it like ring by ring by ring, and something is not working in my brain. So I just need to do the math to see how many stitches I need at the end so that I can adjust what I'm doing. Okay, so chain stitch 1. I don't understand. Is that? Do that? Maybe I just need to watch a YouTube video about this.
3, it was every other stitch. Well, round 4, it's going to be every 3rd stitch.
Okay, I think I figured it out, and I think I was doing it wrong. Nope, don't fall. You can stay there. We got a little mouse head or a bugle, whatever you want. It took a couple tries, but we eventually got there, which is like the whole process. It's the whole thing. You're gonna fail and then you're gonna try again, and that's fine. So I have a couple other things that I need to do before I close this up. But right now we have just like a cone shape. I'm gonna add a couple of eyeballs, and then I also need to crochet some ears to go on this. Then we can stuff it and then close up the back. So when you're into fiber crafts, you'll typically have some scraps left over. And I decided one day to crochet a trash can where I keep all those scraps. So now I have just like little stuffing for small projects. So yeah, I'm gonna just grab, this is honestly too much, but let's see how far it goes.
She's a bunch of mouse guts.
Back in the trash can. Yeah, all right. And now we have a very nicely stuffed mouse head. Mwah! Okay, so now that we have our little mouse, we need to have a mounting board for it. I have cardboard that I ripped from a box, and some scissors and a pencil. And so I'm just gonna sketch out the like right shape that I want, and then we're gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna go find my hot glue so we can stick it all together. But first, I need a reference. Mounted deer head. Whew. I don't know what I expected. Okay, so it's kind of like a shield shape. And it's not much bigger than the head. Let's go back. Maybe I should do this on the other side of the cardboard. So I'm just gonna draw my little head circle for reference. It's a little too wide. Yeah, that looks good. Should really invest in an X-Acto knife one of these days. I wonder what the history of that shape is. Because I feel like it's a very classic bad shape when you see a taxidermied animal head, but I don't, like, why is it that shape? Why isn't it just a square or an oval or a star? Like, what is the history behind that? That's good. That looks, oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Great. And then you get the hot glue. Okay. Oh my God. It's on. How I want to attach it to the wall? Command strips. She's ready to go on the wall. Welcome to Cleo's gallery wall. Now that we have our mouse officially mounted and ready to join the collection, I also have this other little piece of art. It says welcome friends, and it is a professionally mounted cross stitch. I don't know who did this, but well done you. It's perfect for Cleo. The only thing is that I don't really know where these are gonna fit in. It could go under here, like under the mirror, like have it kind of like down low, but that feels like a little bit too low. Could go over to the side. Could go on this side. Actually, it could go on that side. That actually might be the good side for it. Or it could go up here, which I also like. But that would cast a shadow down on the mirror, and you know, the girl needs good lighting. What do you think? I know it's kind of a weird placement, but I did it because I'm thinking of the future. I'm thinking of growth. I want more places to put tiny little pieces of art. So I figure with this formation, something can go under the mouse, or it can continue to go this way, and it will create a nice little shape. I think Cleo's gonna love it.